Most people think danger is loud. They think it announces itself, raises its voice, makes threats, shows off. That's wrong. The most dangerous man in the room is usually the quiet one. Not because he's angry, not because he's violent, but because he's in control. And control is rare. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed how the loudest people are often the most unstable? They react to everything. They argue online. They complain in public. They explain themselves too much. They leak their energy everywhere. A disciplined man doesn't do that. He watches. He listens. He waits. Not because he's weak, but because he doesn't need to prove anything. Here's the truth most people never hear. Discipline is not about routines. It's not about waking up early. It's not about cold showers or motivation. Discipline is self-control under pressure. When something provokes you, and you don't react. When temptation shows up, and you say no. When chaos surrounds you, and you stay calm. That's power. Quiet power. A disciplined man is dangerous because he doesn't move on impulse. He doesn't speak out of emotion. He doesn't chase validation. So when he does move, when he does speak, when he does act, it's intentional. And intentional men are unpredictable. Think about this. If someone cannot control their words, how will they control their future? If someone cannot control their habits, how will they control their life? If someone cannot control their reactions, how will they handle real pressure? They won't. That's why most people break when life pushes back. A disciplined man doesn't need to intimidate anyone. His presence does the work. Because people can feel it. They feel that he isn't desperate, isn't reactive, isn't easily shaken. He's rooted. Still water. And still water runs deep. Here's something important. Silence doesn't mean emptiness. Silence means restraint. It means, I could speak, but I choose not to. I could react, but I won't. I could explode, but I'm in control. That choice is what separates boys from men. Most people are loud because they are untrained. They confuse expression with strength, noise with power, reaction with confidence. But discipline teaches you something different. It teaches you to master the space between stimulus and response. And whoever controls that space controls the outcome. If this message hit you, it's because part of you already knows this. You're not trying to become loud. You're trying to become solid, unshakable, grounded, focused. That's what we build here. If you believe discipline is power, comment still below. If you're walking the quiet path, subscribe. No hype, no noise, just truth, one principle at a time. Stay disciplined.